What he says is, heaven has come down to you. And I think there's something where Jesus is saying, don't look to the heavens. Don't look to build yourself up. Look for glory. Look at Jonah. Here's your sign. He comes. And he comes with us. He comes in our midst. Jesus does. And he goes and he suffers on the cross. And he's plunged into death and hell and guilt for our sake. And what we see in Jesus is just like Jonah, he goes and he's buried into the heart of the earth. And I think what Jesus is pointing us to is if we don't look up at what's glorious and amazing and wonderful and all these signs, what we look at is the sign of heaven that has invaded earth and has come and identified with us and has gone even to the point of death and going into the heart of the earth like Jonah. He rose again and conquered the grave, but the sign is that he comes to us and he knows our suffering. He knows our guilt. He knows our shame. He knows what we struggle with and what we go through. And so what he's saying is, don't be looking for a sign in the heavens. Look for a sign of one who has come from heaven and has gone to earth. And so if you struggle, if you have questions, if you say, God, I want to know from here to here, here, he's giving you the sign of Jonah. He doesn't say stretch up and try to come up to heaven. What he says is heaven has come down to you. And he's lived with you and he's suffered with you. And so there is your sign of God's love for you and God's power is he is a God who is with you. And so if you have been baptized, the one who has been submerged under all of our guilt, now by his Spirit gives you a sign of your purification and your cleansing and your being brought in.